My dearly beloved family, how are you all doing? As you can see, I am doing good and I know you are doing perfectly well. All right, my wonderful family, if you are just seeing my face for the first time, I am Agatha Progress channel on YouTube and I come across your way every blessed day. In this channel, we react to all videos, and in this channel as well, our opinion is highly needed. So why don't you drop your comment in a very constructive way so that we all will jubilate in the comment section. As you know, I don't understand what to know about this video that you're about to watch, but I do hope you pick some sense from those videos. All right, my wonderful family, let me drop the video so watch it together, and don't forget not to subscribe. Share this video with your friends and family so they know all what is going on in the global world today. Right now, let's watch the video and I will be right back.
Do we even know what's up?
I want to speak to you. I want to speak to you people, please. I'm also a Nigerian. I live in Vienna. I seek asylum here in Vienna, and I'm living here for over so many years. And you people are representing a terrorist organization, a terrorist government. You Nigerian, you should be very ashamed of yourselves. Every one of you here should be very, very ashamed of yourself. I will speak to you. This can't happen in another European country that their youth are representing a government. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet. A football team should know that we are suffering the youth of Nigeria. Over 10 million Nigerian youth are abroad doing nothing. And you people who are supposed to know the truth are representing a terrorist organization called Buhari, kidnapping his citizens, killing youths. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem.
Yes,
do you understand? Yeah, I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize. No, I will. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If anyone who touch me will get the police. This is Vienna, Austria. This is not a third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's fake dick here. Do asshole. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I'm living in Vienna. I pay my tax. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youths were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video. You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mark. I want them to see my face. Look at you, look at you. I know you're Hausa Fulani. I know you're Fulani. Kachidan duri uwaki. Kagane ko. Kachidan duri uwaki. Sengia maka. Ku terrorist atang not ariwa. You don't understand what the suffering you Nigerians are going through, and you are representing a terrorist organization. You should be the ones. You should be the ones to be afraid. You should be the ones to fight for your youth. You should be the ones to fight for every one of you who is laughing. Touch me. When then banka you're idiot. Every one of you should be ashamed. I'm not. I live here. Look at you. You have no reason. Every one of you should be ashamed of yourself. I will video myself. I'm not afraid. Every one of you. I played for Julius Berger. The corruption in Nigeria drove me here. I'm a footballer also. I played for Nigerian Julius Berger. The corruption in the country brought me here, and I'm here suffering. You two should stand for your youth are conniving with a terrorist organization to represent the government which is killing your people. You lived in Switzerland all your life. Is that how? I lived 1 year in Switzerland. I know how it is. And you are representing a dirty country which have no future, criminals. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I will post it. You will see this video. Look at Super Eagles. You call your name Super Eagles or the Falcon. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. You live. I have a good life. I have a good life. Ask me if you're sincere.
What have you done to help the system?
To change the system, this what I'm doing is what I'm doing to change the system.
Like this?
Yeah. I'm doing it to shame you people who don't know what is it to be a citizen, who don't know what is it to fight for a country. You are living in a country where the president is a kidnapper, kidnapping and killing its citizens. You are empty. You are empty in your head. If you are not empty, you will stand by me. I will put this thing is going to the. You will see it. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Yeah, police will wait for me. I don't disturb you. I am free to protest. Police will wait for me. It's every man advice. No, I don't attack. I didn't touch anybody. I have a video. I never touch anybody. No, it's allowed. It's allowed. It's allowed. You're a criminal, idiot. Catch it and do the work. I'm fulani. You idiot. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you have conscience, you stand by the truth.
Wo ist das Problem?
Was?
Was ist das Problem?
The problem is the problem is ich bin von Nigeria. Warte bitte. Warte bitte. Ich habe mir gefragt, bist du? You should be ashamed of yourself to lie. Schau.
Ganz einfach.
Ich bin gewutet, wirklich. Ich bin wütend. Ich gehe nicht weiter.
Folgendes, ja. Eure politische Situation interessiert mich. Ja?
Ja.
Wir sind alle in Österreich.
Ja. Ich habe gefragt, warum kann der Youth mit I cannot even speak now. I'm really mad of these motherfuckers here who call themselves youth.
Ich muss die Polizei holen. Alle beschweren sich.
As I speak to you, the brand new planes that are brought in cannot fly 6 months after. Cannot fly. We are ready. NC has given us the right and everything to go. But we cannot fly as I speak to you now because customs is gone back to be charging us in flagrant disobedience of the law, to be charging airlines surcharge on duties that are non-existent. On our spare parts and everything, they put surcharge. What they do is they will give you the duty. Maybe the duty is 500 million. They waive the duty, but they now charge you 7% of that 500 million. So there's no foundation for that. That is illegal, absolutely illegal. And airlines are being made to go through this. If not for the Honorable Minister of Aviation, airlines would have gone on strike and decided to down tools. We've been discussing that and they think it's a joke. But there's a limit to which we can listen to our minister, because the minister wants us to fly safe too. There's a limit. So they gave you the assessment. The assessment carries the duty that has been outlawed. They'll tell you, okay, we're waiving it, but we are charging you 7% of what is not supposed to exist. So we call on the Senate of the country to help us address this issue. If you are not able to bring in your spare parts as and when due to get the aircraft up, that is a problem. Passengers must experience delays because the fewer planes that will be available, if anything happens to any of them, you have to wait for one to go around Nigeria before doing another flight. That is why you fly at midnight at times. We need customs to change the way they deal with us. The government of this country has given us this, because the president of this country is highly interested in indigenous investments surviving. He didn't waste a minute in signing this into law. So why should any government agency not feel the pulse of the man on the beat and everybody is criticizing him? something like this happens to the president, that one happens to the president, he has done his bit. And he must be praised for doing his bit. Another one is the end user certificate that we are supposed to get from the National Security Advisor's office. They developed a portal where there are certain parts that are designated as dangerous goods. You must get the end user certificate before you are allowed to import those parts. Even those countries where the parts will be coming from will not even allow you to ship until you bring that from the Nigerian government. Let me give you an example. One Airpeace aircraft, nothing is wrong with that aircraft apart from one spare part. We identified the spare, we paid for the spare, it took us 3 months to get the end user certificate. If you go to the portal, I don't know, they don't know how to address the portal, they don't know how to go through it. It took us 3 months while the plane was lying there on the ground. That's colossal loss. I'm bringing this to the fore so that some of the agencies, they may not know, to help us. Aviation is not a profitable venture. I'm happy you have a distinguished Senator Nala with you. It's not a profitable venture. It is not. But it takes it's addictive. When you go into it, it's addictive. You can close your other businesses to go into it. Our minister knows more than I do. He's both a pilot and an engineer, aircraft engineer. So it's addictive. Once you're into it, you never do any other thing again. Those of us in it are just in it for service. And we should be helped to help our country. I think also the airports should be helped to, develop more parking spaces. Now we are bringing in more planes. So many airlines are bringing in more planes. There are going to be planes all over. But the parking spaces are not there. So sometimes in the morning, if you have a 6:30 flight, Arik will need to do some push. Maybe to extricate one aircraft. All those time wasted, you can never get them back. So the 6:30 a.m. flight might end up going at 7:30 because of parking constraints. So I think the Ministry of Aviation should be funded more to help us develop more aprons so that we can have more, because a lot of airlines are actually coming up now.